Hey guys, Chris Lord here. We're back on the job. This is at one of our projects in Philadelphia. We did a third floor addition, meaning we added a third floor to an existing two-story row home. And we did a bunch of stuff in the existing part of the house. Changed all the doors, redid a lot of the trim, did some wainscoting. And I'm gonna show you where we're at. We're about 95% done. We put our cabinets in last week. Couple cabinets didn't come right. One of them was cracked, so we're getting our new cabinets the 26th, and then we'll finish our kitchen. But this is where we're at in our kitchen so far. We replaced all these doors, so all the doors in the house can be the same 2-panel doors. Put all 2-panel doors in here. It's a little pantry / closet area. This is the kitchen. This is really the only part of the job we have left. We had a cracked cabinet here. Our sink base was farm sink, sent the wrong cabinet. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is where the bulk of the work is. Gotta put a custom wood threshold there at the brand new sliders that we put in. We modified that opening. And then just put all the bells and whistles in. So I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna take you to the bulk of the work, the third floor, and show you what else we had to do to accommodate the third floor. Because when you add a third floor on the home, it's not just throw the third floor up. You have to know how it affects the existing. Now this 2-story house was kind of strange because usually when you come to a 2-story house, you have a level ceiling on the top floor, and then there's about this much room between the false frame ceiling and the actual roof. It's like a mini attic space, because the roof is pitched. It's about a 20-inch drop from the front to the back of the row home. So at that lowest point, usually that's where they'll go level with their ceiling. And you end up with about an 8-foot ceiling. In this case, they drywalled right to the sloped ceiling, and it made this room in the back. Is the homeowner in here? And this ceiling was literally about 7 foot. So what we did, in Philadelphia row homes, your structural walls are your sides. They're your party walls. They're 2 widths of brick, meaning there's an inside layer of brick and an outside layer of brick. And your joists, which are your beams, they go this way and they sit. They pocket into the brick. Today we ledger in, meaning we bolt a 2x10 or a 2x12 into that, and then our joists get nailed to that, and the hanger goes underneath. So what we did, we extended the brick party wall, which is on a slope, and the old joists were actually pocketed in. So there's pockets in the brick that the old beams, roof rafters went in. We took all that out, and then we basically built up the party wall, the brick on each side, and leveled it out from the highest point in the front, which enabled us to raise this ceiling here and gives us a level floor for the third floor as well. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So you're leveling out the old, and you're getting your starting point for your third floor and getting a nice level ceiling to put your floor, and then your walls can go on that nice level wall. Your J-bolts. J-bolts are these little bolts like that. They're like a J shape. They get dipped in when we lay the cinder block on top of the brick wall. You fill the cells, and then you dip your bolt in there, and then when you put your 2x6 wood walls on top, you drill holes where the bolt goes, and then it gets fastened with the nut, and that's what holds your 2x6 bottom plate down. And that is how you attach your third floor structure to your existing 2-story structure. Because you do it with wood framing when you frame the third floor. You can do it out of masonry, but just the labor, moving everything up to the third floor, it's very cumbersome, more time, more money, so economically it's better to do it out of wood. Now, so if you can imagine this ceiling, what do you say? These are about 9-foot ceilings now, almost. It used to be literally 7.5 feet. So basically, about a foot over that window, baby. And that's what we were dealing with. So we leveled all this out. We're moving up. This is the second floor. We basically, this wainscoting was existing, so we ended up carrying it all the way up. And we actually changed the layout here a little bit. There used to be a door here that led to this room, and this door was over here. So everything was modified because when you do third floor, you have to, the biggest thing, where's the stairs gonna go? Usually it goes on top of your first to second floor stairs. But when you do that, you have to keep in mind that you're gonna steal from the front room, because by code, you need a 36-inch landing after the stairs. So when you come off your last step, you need a 36 by 36-inch space as basically a landing, so there's room. So now the bedroom can't start here no more, unless you want to walk into the bedroom to go up to the third floor, which doesn't make sense at all. You can't do that. So, I mean, you can do it, but do you want people walking through one of your bedrooms to go up to the third floor? No, it doesn't make sense. So, but this bedroom actually still came out to be a pretty decent size. I mean, it was big to begin with, so now, you know, they lost a couple feet, but it's still a good sized bedroom. They got closet space, so it worked out. So now we'll walk up to the third floor, and this is where it's all new. We just had our railings put in today. I love the oak railings. They're so detailed. The lattice, it finishes it off nice. You can carry this wainscoting all the way up the wall, wrapping it around. I love the HVAC system we put in. See, there's two choices when you do a third floor addition. You have to think about how you're going to heat and how are you going to air condition that space. Now, at least in Philadelphia, these old, you know, they're row homes. There's not, you don't have a lot of partitions and a lot of space to run ductwork and run equipment. So as far as returns for HVAC, any system that's pre-2000 would have one big return in the hallway, and that would be like the hallway walking up the stairs, kind of like this. This is the return for the third floor, and that would be the only return for the house. And a lot of times, those systems were originally, the ducts were only sized for heat only. And as air conditioning became more popular, they wouldn't change the ducts because you need bigger ducts for AC than you do for heat. So when you do an HVAC system, the ducts get sized for cool, not heat, because you need bigger ducts for cooling. So they would just take that heater unit out, replace it with a heater slash air conditioner, and then it's never cool on the second floor. It's because of that. It's because not enough return, because the unit can only spit out as much air as it's coming in. So that's an issue with Philadelphia row homes. So if you're doing a third floor, you don't want to just add ductwork to your existing system because it's already having trouble getting the cool air to the second floor. So what makes sense is to put a completely separate unit in the third floor. And this unit right here, this is the unit. It's about 3 by 3. It's a mini split ducted system. Now you heard of mini split ductless. That's become real popular now, where you see those Mitsubishi or Fujitsu, those units that are mounted on in the rooms, and that's called ductless. And then they'll have their lines running from the house with a little condenser, their line set and their electric, and that's it. I think you can run 3 or 4 off one now. But the layout of this third floor, I mean, this was the best solution because A, it's actually going to help cool the second floor because cold air drops, and B, we put the unit right in the ceiling. I'll show you in the closet what the unit looks like. This is the size of it. I'm going to make a little panel for if they ever have to service it. This is all the room they need. They can get to it. And there's a little condenser on the roof. And right from here, we duct to every room. And we got ceiling hit so the cold air can drop. I mean, it's the perfect thing to do for a third floor. Does it cost more money than just adding duct to the existing? Of course it does. But if you just add duct to something that wasn't working to begin with, I mean, what are you really doing? So it's not going to work. So when you're doing third floors and you're adding square footage on your house, you have to think about how are you going to heat and provide air conditioning into that space. Just adding to the existing, if that's what you're going to do, you better make sure that it's going to work, because if you spend all that money in doing that and then it's not comfortable to be in because it's too hot or too cold, you know, was it worth it? So you have to think about how you're going to heat and cool that new space. So yeah, this is going to be a walk-in closet, custom closet organizers, which will take you right in to the master. which we're just waiting on a custom vanity to come in, and our bliss. This is the shower. It's going to be a nice, we got a nice Schluter bench. This is all Schluter system, waterproofing, as watertight as you can get. We're going to get a nice glass, frameless. It's going to come around, turn on the bench, go into the subway, and that's going to look great. All matte gold hardware, which is really going to be a good look, especially with the black. So if you come through the bathroom, and then we come in to here, it's going to be, this is just another bedroom. The back bedroom was the master actually, and that, you know, that closet we walked through was their closet. This is just another separate bedroom, maybe a little nursery for small children, so they're on the same floor as the parents. And then we walk upstairs, and I want to show you the roof deck. We're going to carry the wainscoting up. And we're going to take you out to the roof deck. So we come out here, we're on this beautiful roof deck. We still got a little work to do. We got to cap this top. We're putting a pergola up here, and then we're going to do some kind of. This is a TPO roof. This is a 50-year roof. We got to clean up here and little, you know, punch list stuff, but we're going to do a pergola here. It'll be 8 foot. It's probably going to go maybe even with the pilot house ceiling up there. And then we're going to do some kind of deck so they can enjoy their the roof deck up here. We're roughed in for a sink and some cabinets over here. They're in the wall. We're roughed in for an outdoor TV. So if they do deck, they get some furniture out here. They can watch TV, watch the Eagles game up here, looking at the skyline. I mean, look at that view. You can't beat it. So roof decks are really popular in Philadelphia. I mean, everybody likes to have them when they do the third floors. It makes the value of the home go up substantially when you have a roof deck. Me personally, if I had one, I probably would never use it, but believe it or not, people do use it, and it does increase the value of the home tremendously. So just for that reason alone, you want to do it. So everything up here is it's hardy. We did all hardy, it's board and batten. That's hardy lap siding, so you know you'll get that extra protection. Underlayment, the weather barriers, hydro gap. So it's all top quality materials. It's the way you want to do it. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's a little quick tour for you guys. Yeah, the pilot house there, that was a pretty good idea. Lets the natural light get in. But now somebody's got to get up on a ladder and get those stickers off the window. The guy holding the camera for me, he's going to be doing that. But, all right, I want to sign off there. If you guys like this video, press like. Please subscribe to the channels. I'm almost up to 2,000 subscribers. I appreciate that, all the subscribers. I appreciate everybody watching, commenting. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I don't know why, but the channel got a big bump recently, and I really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So I said I was going to do a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subs. So I was going to give away $1,000, whether that's gift cards, prizes. So you guys want to put your name, write in the comments, just write giveaway, and then you're entered. And then we'll see, and then we'll pick out a winner. All right, thanks a lot.